Hey, I'm Mark.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Ben.
We're from Nothing More, and you're watching Rocked.
I am here with Nothing More, thankfully, outside of the disgusting Florida sun. And the stories we tell ourselves just came out only a couple of weeks ago, and it's doing well. It's charting like crazy on Billboard. SiriusXM's playing every song. You guys did acoustic sessions with them. So what are some of your favorite responses that you have gotten about the stories we tell ourselves, just from fans, other people in the music business? What are some of the things that have stuck out in your guys' heads that you remember that you're really proud of that people have talked about the new album?
Really, it's just people relating to each and every song, whether it's them really being touched by Fade In, Fade Out, and them. I just see tear-jerking little emojis or whatever on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, or would just say when. But I think that's the thing I'm honored most, because I know how music touches me and how songs move me. So when I see the outreach like that, it's pretty amazing, and definitely an honor.
Yeah, one of my favorite things is when someone says that they can listen to the album front to back without stopping over and over and over again, because those are my favorite albums too. Like the bands that it's just you put it in and
it's rare now too.
You don't touch a song. Yeah,
it's rare now when we see like albums that actually go from beginning to end, and that's what I notice about yours too. It's all about one or two songs to really hook, and the rest is there. So, and that's what I love what you guys did. You guys got creative with the Alan Watts quotes again. You guys actually try to connect sequences. So thank you for that. That's my way of saying thank you for not being the traditional mainstream. Give us money for this one song, to put it politely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
We don't believe in filler.
There you go.
We don't believe in money either. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding. So there's so many other things going on in the Rocks around now. These are the more serious questions before we get to the ridiculous stuff. Recently, Gene Simmons has spoken again, the polite man that he is, saying rock is still dead. And even other people like Brandon Flowers of The Killers have gone on to saying there's no sex appeal in rock, rock is not on top, no one's making hits anymore. And I hear that, and I see rock's getting more people in concerts now. Festivals are going crazy. So what is your opinion on the state of rock right now, just in general? And I know that's a big, broad question to kind of surprise with you with. But just what do you see rock as right now, just its status?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely in a different place than Kiss,
Yes.
In that, in that era, even you think of like Metallica, like whether or not someone listened to metal, Metallica was a household name. And though, we're not in those days, like everything's just a little bit like, what's the word?
The standard used to be different.
Yeah, the standard used to be different.
The standard's different now. That doesn't mean it's gone. It's just different.
It's true.
Yeah, rock comes and goes. It's just up and down, and that's the cool thing about music. It progresses, it changes. It doesn't have to be what it was, and I think that's a good thing.
With every new wave, another must go. Do I get any points for quoting that?
Totally.
Oh,
you win.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I think I have to edit that out because I sounded like such a nerd quoting lyrics to the band that actually performs it.
No, it's awesome.
Okay, fair enough. So, you got so many other cool things coming up. I mean, you're hitting the Monster Energy Festivals in the fall for all, Aftershock, Louder Than Life. You're just going all over. One of the cool things I wanted to talk about, and because you guys talked about it a little bit, this is the more exciting stuff. You're going on a boat in January. So,
yes.
Are you excited about that? I'm going on it too, actually. I'm going to be like trying to do my stuff on there too, which is kind of cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I've never been on a cruise, let alone something like this. So what is your expectations of Shiprocked? Just like all the stuff you've heard about it, what are you planning to see on this? What are you excited for?
I think it's funny, actually, that you say that. I was just, my wife was texting me about all the theme nights that they have, like Space Oddity Night and Retro Night.
There is a
all the
superhero
different
night.
costumes and everything. So she's getting excited, about to make a bunch of post-Halloween purchases. So save some bucks.
Until January too. Your wife gets intense if she's planning 4 months in advance. That's awesome.
She does. She likes putting on clothes.
Okay. Clothes.
Yeah, I think I think Ben can relate to this. I'm most looking forward to just wearing a robe all day and going hot tub to hot tub and
Just
drinking.
Sandals, buffets and just really not.
You do have to
trying
wear a
spend much
t-shirt
energy
when you
at
go
all.
eat. However, I assure you, you'll still be wearing more clothes and just a robe than some of the people on that boat.
Yes.
It will be a skin show. So, what I think exactly what I think is kind of cool, I can go see bands like Nothing More, Stone Sour in this moment, then go play mini golf in the ocean, then go jump in a hot tub, and then dress up like a superhero. This is what everything as a 4-year-old I dreamed of in life.
Oh yes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
so-
I hadn't put it all together yet. Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much stuff on that boat. That's just why I'm talking, because I know you guys are going to be on there. So now that you're on the road, the album's out, it's doing well, it's like so much positive praise. What are some of the things you have looking forward to on this tour? I know you got the Monster stuff going. We just talked about Shiprocked. What are some of the things you're looking forward to for the rest of 2017 now that the album release is behind you?
You know, we're hitting some places that we haven't been before. I know we've never been as far north as Calgary, Canada. I'm not sure what state that's in, actually. I feel bad for
Alberta.
saying that.
Calgary,
Oh,
Alberta.
There we go,
Yeah.
Alberta. I'm excited we get to go up there. Apparently there's a big Nothing More fan base, so that'll be really neat. We're also hitting Europe in a few months, and we get to go to the Czech Republic and Austria
Awesome.
and Poland again. I was just talking to Dan about the Wild Wild East.
Yeah.
Apparently they go hard over there in Eastern Europe. So that'll be really cool to go to some new places, see some new faces, and make some connections, some relationships. That'll be awesome.
2 things on that. One, their currency over at Eastern Europe is just alcohol. That's how they trade together. So
That's cool.
Be prepared for that. Number 2, okay, so when are you guys going to Calgary? Do you have an idea what the date is?
Yeah, October, or maybe it's early November. I think
Yeah,
it's
okay.
like
November.
That
no,
time
no,
frame.
No, it's early November.
Okay,
it's like
so-
the 3rd or
yeah.
4th or something.
Okay, so say early November. You guys
Yeah.
are from San Antonio.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be like Nothing More popsicles up there. Have you ever? That's the farthest northern you've gotten. How's the
Oh, yeah.
coldest you've ever gotten before?
I think the coldest I've been was like -19.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Minnesota.
If
Yeah.
you can handle that,
I
you're
got
fine.
my Christmas Story Ralphie jacket where I'm just stuck like this. It's great.
Can you play drums like that? Because if that's
no,
okay.
that's a different thing. But
Come on, am I the only one that wants to see that? At
I wanna
least?
see it, yeah.
You have to like
You
do
should- I wanna see
You
it.
should
full
wear a
arms.
poofy jacket.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Maybe one day.
Past year, you've done a lot of touring, just promoting the new album. You were here and Welcome to Rockville and Jacksonville, a lot of the other festivals. Over the past year, just with the fans and crowd and performing, what's some of the crazier things you've seen? I'm talking the ridiculous stuff that sticks out on the top of your head, whether that's while you're playing on stage, just on the road, whatever. If there's one thing that's just hilarious to you or a good story that like makes you happy as soon as you think of it, if something like that sticks out in your head and you just laugh hysterically, what would that be if you have one?
It was funny to see all the different color Power Rangers crowd surfing
Yeah.
a few
Okay.
months
That was
ago.
fun.
I saw that in Chicago open air actually. So
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, they travel.
I didn't know that. See, that's
Yeah.
even better.
You know, this is bad, but one of my favorite things is to like notice an asshole in the group that's kind of pissing everyone off, and then to see him get ejected, and then kind of like see everyone around him rejoice and like high
That
five.
does, that does not make you a
kicked
bad
out.
person. That makes you a human being that wants other people to be happy, not
Yeah.
around that one jerk.
Yeah, I always have to talk to the crowd too when I see it. I'm like, was he really being a jerk? And they're like, oh, screw that guy. He's the worst. Anyway,
I think I've seen it at 2 shows where see someone in a wheelchair crowd surfing.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you're like, oh man, people are going hard. It's really cool to see.
That's awesome. You can actually, you get credit to all the people trying to help with that too, because there could be
Oh,
one
yeah.
jerk. All it takes is one jerk to not want to help, and that whole thing comes crashing down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're done. So that actually is awesome to see. So besides that, so actually, by the way, good stories. By the way, you actually know some positive things. I've heard some gross stuff when I asked that question. So thank you for that. So it's just to wrap up, because I know you guys got to prepare. You have a big setup for tonight. You're playing here in Jacksonville. If you had just anything you wanted to say to your fans about the stories we tell ourselves, just kind of make your not sales pitch, but just tell people, inform people what you can expect on this new album who may not have heard it yet.
Tell us your stories. What you think of. What's your own interpretation, of each song, and where do you think it's going? What do you think it's about? It's always exciting because I know each one of these songs means something different to every single one of us. That's what's cool about perspective.
Awesome.
Amen.
Yeah.
Okay, so and a final thing, so we're going to see you guys on these festivals. We're going to see you on Shiprocked, and we look forward to now. You promised you're going to be wearing a bathrobe and just walking around, working with everyone. That's correct. You said that, yes?
Yes.
Yeah, that's happening.
Okay, there we go.
The dude abides.
A nothing more promise to everyone.